Ever since the man got off the plane, he kept spitting like a high-pressure hose. But the plane he had traveled on was even stranger. It had flown in the sky for a full 5 years, yet none of the passengers noticed anything wrong. They all believed it had just been a 3-hour flight. Meanwhile, their families had long assumed they were dead. When the pilot contacted the ground and requested to land, the airport staff were terrified when they heard it was Flight 828. After many rounds of confirmation, the airport finally allowed them to land, but only at a remote backup airfield. When the passengers got off the plane, they were immediately surrounded by a large number of police officers and reporters. The passengers were scared and confused. A police officer then told them it had been 5 years since they boarded the plane. The passengers were shocked. Everyone was puzzled. For them, only 3 hours had passed. To find out the truth, the police detained the plane and all the passengers for questioning. Every passenger gave the same answer. They all said they had only experienced strong turbulence, and after some heavy shaking, the plane had returned to normal. The police inspected everything on the plane, but found no abnormalities. With no other options, they finally released the passengers and let them reunite with their families. Seeing their long-lost loved ones again, families cried with joy and hugged tightly. After all the passengers had left, the police continued investigating the cause of the 5-year disappearance. That night, one female passenger was found dead at her home. Her necklace was missing. The police temporarily ruled it as a robbery murder case, and arrested a suspect near the scene. However, another passenger felt uneasy. She suspected that the death was related to Flight 828. She visited the dead woman's husband, who told her that ever since his wife returned, her personality had completely changed. She was always receiving endless phone calls, and there were often black cars parked outside the house, as if she was being watched. The wife had also often said she felt called by something. The woman was stunned, because she too had been hearing strange voices in her head. One day, while riding a bus, she suddenly heard a strange voice whispering in her ear. At the same time, the woman screamed to the driver to stop. The driver was shocked. He could not understand how the woman had known the child would run out. The woman herself was confused, unsure of who had warned her. The bizarre incident left her unable to sleep that night. Suddenly, the mysterious voice appeared again. Following the voice's guidance, the passengers from Flight 828 were all drawn back to the airport, as if being summoned. In front of everyone's eyes, the plane mysteriously exploded into pieces.